Hello, everybody, to another FM Signals Info Show edition. My name is El-Erian from good old Germany, and you're welcome to another technical analysis and synthesis about one cross trade of our universum, cross trade currency universum. So tonight, Central PM time, of course, I'm choosing the New Zealand dollar renminbi yuan. Where is it? Here is it. So analyze the stuff again, it's still yours. Okay, guys and girls, it's as I'm said, Tuesday, 13 March 2012, 1956 Central European time in the evening, or round about 2 o'clock midday in New York. However, welcome again, and I'm choosing here the New Zealand dollar Chinese renminbi yuan, because of course Mr. Bernanke is speaking right now, and yeah, news from the Fed, and I want, yeah, outside from the fundamental influence, so like central banks and economic data, choosing a cross rate, but we see here last minutes it's not possible in this volatility time. So, however, I want to give you a technical analysis and synthesis about this cross rate. So, not about the New Zealand dollar at all or Chinese renminbi yuan. So, about this cross rate, because I'm thinking perhaps a great opportunity to buy, I thought, since before I started to make my analysis, let me say honestly, and I would still give you a long entry, because yes, capability, let me say at first or at once or ahead. However, let's go to the analysis. Okay, here it is. The important line in my opinion is this one here. Here the high end of February, the low 6 March on 8. Here the high, and here we are, yeah, a slightly sideways trend. Yes, here was pretty bearish on a short-term view. Here a little bit higher, but here something like a top, so a little bit slightly higher or lower than here last week. So I thought this could be, or I'm still thinking this could be a great long entry opportunity, even for breaks out or for higher lows here roundabout this week. However, step by step, here the long-term downside trend. Here the lows 6 March roundabout 5107 by my broker, and here the upside trend. So these are the three trends, basic trends in my opinion. Of course, we could paint here or here, inside or here, if you want 1, 2. However, analyze the stuff again, it's still yours. I'm choosing this one. And yes, important for me are these two scenarios. Here this W, the turnaround formation, here the evidence, and then we've got here this high, this pretty upside trend. Here after this, here the sell-off, here W, great. Then here false breakout at first, and then here come back W again. So VW if you want. So here, and we've got here this escape from the downside trend. Here the highs. So here the highs, here I'm creating a triangle. However, you could also create a quarter. And after this false breakout, we've got here this turnaround formation. Very interesting, but we didn't come back in this upside trend. So, and here this cross rate, it seems that the market participants or traders also waiting of Bernanke speaking and now reacting. So, however, okay, but I'm trying to ignore in this cross rate today this influence from the central banks and economic data, as I said before. Excuse me. Oh, very fresh here. Springtime. Stuttgart. Okay, let's go ahead. So what to do? Yes, I would still prefer the long side, but I'm a little bit afraid, or chicken. Getty and Palm baby animal instincts comes out here. However, I would prefer the long side, create and stop here. However, how your risk appetite is, I would create a stop here on the downside. Here by my broker, it's by 5.107. So you have not enough space and go even for higher rises. So for higher prices. Interesting, of course, here from the highs before, I'm painting here the first two points created. So we create here. So we've got here a great time space if you want. So here, great trading area. So yes, the target should be, in my opinion, here, or it could also be on target here. So inside, but yes, of course, usually optimistic. Yes, of course. Here 5.22, or even the highest 5.226. That should be the target this week in this trade. The first target, and then we have a new scenario. And in the short term or bigger picture, it would be, yes, then we are on the right side, in my opinion. If we go long here and even get prices this week here around about above 5.225, of course. The stop I would create here down under. Of course, we can also create here and stop, but this could also be on target here. Yes. Now, if the last minutes, I don't know what Benenki are saying right here right now. Yes, let me say honestly, I'm watching a soccer channel tonight, European soccer, 8 finals, Basel and Bavaria and Olympique Inter. Quite, yes, it could be quite more. I am thinking it could be quite more exciting than what the Fed is saying. However, let's come back or get serious, come to a point or end. Here, I still prefer the long side here in this currency. Here, the stop. Of course, you can also create here and stop if you're not so hungry or don't wanna have so much risk in your trade. The target should be here above. And interesting to come to an end. For me here, this also this how to say in English, moving average. Yes, here I'm creating two. One the 69 or 96 here. Of course, it seems on the 15 minutes charts. Of course, 5 day, and so it's not what I'm saying. 96. It's the 24-hour, of course, 1 day moving average roundabout. So here we see we've got here this downtrend and upside trend, and much more interesting here, perhaps the 480 moving average on the 50 minutes time zone. And here it's the weekly, and we've got here the sell-off here in the last minutes, even until the weekly time frame. So, and after map or last week or at the start of the week, it was a buy zone here, something like about. And yes, here perhaps give us here we see yesterday as the daily moving average and weekly moving average cross or falls down and creates above. It was after map, and yeah, and great signal perhaps for a turnaround formation here round about this. 55.165 area, and so perhaps I'm hoping, or the target, or the thought of this long signal even is that this technical or that this could be even an, how to say in English, an reverse scenario. Even here the lows, here a little bit higher, so A, B, C, and then oops, of course, come back here. If you want like Elliott wave, something like A, B, C, and then hoping here D. So okay, that's all guys for today. Thank you for watching my video, spending your time. Have a great time. Talking to you tomorrow, and best wishes. Bye bye.